That was a tight squeeze. I wouldn't recommend it.
We have arrived at our boondocking spot for the night. We're just north of Moab, Utah, outside of Canyonlands National Park, and got a great spot for the night. And there's that sunset. I don't think we could be doing better today.
We're on our trip to Oregon for our summer work opportunity. And we decided while we were in Moab to get a stamp for our book and explore Canyonlands. Well, that was the plan originally anyway. Canyonlands has it all. It has striking vistas, amazing trails, arches, and remarkable geological features that I am going to have to come back and explore on another day. We'd already been to Arches in a previous visit. If you haven't seen that video, we almost got stuck in the mud. I wanted to get a new stamp for my national park book, and Arches has time entry, and I already have that stamp. So we opted to go explore Canyonlands. We went to Island in the Sky on the north side of the park. Island in the Sky is a broad mesa that's actually wedged between two rivers, the Green River and the Colorado River.
It's really hard to tell if the layers come through on camera. It's just goes off so far into the distance, and there's just so many layers and layers and layers cut through down to the river. Looks like Shauna's talking to people. Huh. Do you want to get on a walk? You're fine. You got plenty of space. Plenty. 2 feet. If you're looking at a map of this park, Canyonlands, and you can't figure out why you can't give yourself a good driving route all the way through the park, it's because you can't drive all the way through the park. There's too much of cliffs and canyons. Copy, I'm here.
There's a loop point, so I'm going to come back through.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you meet me by that red vehicle where it's going to be tight and jump in.
Okay, very good. The views off there really make you feel small. Copy, red vehicle. This red truck parked about 2 feet over the yellow line is the cause of some of our trouble here.
Well, sort of. I mean, we're the ones who brought the trailer with us when we clearly shouldn't have.
That's tight. Got like 1.5 feet on this side.
Well, for mine.
Wow, you made it.
That was a tight squeeze. I wouldn't recommend it. You guys, if you can, drop your trailers. Do not drive up here, even though they say you can.
They set up to trailers up to 28 feet, but the problem is there's nowhere to actually stop.
Correct. You can't fit anywhere. So, we're gonna drive back down and keep going.
Yeah.
Onward.
I wonder if that bus can't get by the red truck.
Oh gosh.
He's trying it.
I'm gonna pull off so he can come here.
Copy. This is the loading and unloading. I think we should go. We took it for a minute. We got away with it.
Grand Viewpoint Overlook is where the scenic drive ends, and there's a loop with parking all along the edge. And in theory, tour buses should be able to fit comfortably through that space, but I found it to be incredibly tight and stressful with the Airstream.
You're good. You're good. It's just hard to see.
I'll just so that I can see out of my side and I'm using you as my eyes on the other.
Yep, you're clear.
If you are going to tow into Canyonlands, I recommend you get a really early start. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing it like we did it. I'll do better next time, and now you guys can learn from my mistakes. Don't tow your trailer into Canyonlands. Next time I'm going to drop it at a boondocking spot and come and explore. I have to say the turnouts and the overlooks and the hiking opportunities were so plentiful, but I found that I couldn't access them with the size of our trailer attached to the truck, and there wasn't really a place where I could drop the trailer in the park. Andrew was able to get out and do a little bit of exploring, but I basically circled these loops like a shark with the trailer, unable to park and get out myself. A little side note, it might be useful for people to know that there's open range grazing in the grasslands leading up to the park entrance. This means cows large and small were right at the road edge. We're going to need to come back to this area to do the mountain biking and hiking and off-roading we had hoped to do on this visit because our work opportunity has reached out and asked us if we want to get on site early to open up the campgrounds. So Team Wheeler is going to have to accelerate our travel plans and get on site in Oregon and start working and, more importantly, earning a paycheck. Woo!
We were in a good spot to see early morning hot air balloons taking off from the Moab airport. We've got a broken chalk. Apparently this one was getting brittle because now it's flat. Klondike Bluffs Road. It's rough as heck, so people lose their vehicle accessories all the time.
We know your time is valuable. Thanks for adventuring with us. We'll see you next week, and until then, happy trails.